I saw a graveyard today over there for the Wagnerites. I think that the Wagner guys.
Mm-hmm.
It goes on and on. I'll send it to you. I'll send on WhatsApp. I don't know if we can show it, but you can look at it at the very least. It's
Wagner,
shocking.
That's Russian
private military. Yeah, the Russian private military.
It's like they're black
guys,
or what we call Blackwater now.
Yeah, it's a little bit different than that. It's more of a state-sponsored like terror cell, right? So
it's kind of like Blackwater.
No, not
they
at all.
recruit people from like prison and stuff there for Wagner.
Oh, I saw one of the speeches that they give at the prison. It was good and honest, and I liked it. This dude. All right, so imagine this: dark prison yard full of prisoners standing. Okay?
I'm there.
There's snow on the ground. It's nighttime, and this guy's up on a platform, and he's yelling at him. He's like, "We're looking for men who've had it hard and are going to continue having it hard. We're looking if you assaulted someone, if you killed someone, that's good. We're not looking for people who are getting out soon. If you've got 10, 15 years, we want you. If you've done many, if this is not your first time in, if you're a second time, third time, multiple offender, we want you. Don't misunderstand where you're going. It is hard.
We need you for the meat grinder."
He's telling them. He's like, are they beating you here? Have you been beaten by the cops? Beaten by the guards? Do you want to get out of here? And do you need to get out of here? He says, I myself was serving the 10-year sentence, and I'm sure many of you have many skills like I had. Many of you have skills that even I don't have. And we want
beaten by guards. The front line might be right for you, unless it's someone like walking through a park.
I'm doing my part.
And then if you look on your, if you look what I sent you, it's literally like a panning shot of an extensive graveyard of these guys dead. It's wild.
Yeah. Have you been following it every day still, Kyle?
Yeah. I can't not I watch a ton of footage of tank ambushes and lots of like grenade stuff. And I saw something that showed the accuracy of Russian versus Ukrainian artillery. It was fascinating. So you have opposing trenches, right? And from elevation, you can look down and see the Ukrainian trench, and the artillery fire is this very. It covers a huge area. It's in the general area of the trench.
Many of the shots are ineffective.
Many of them. It looks like you randomly sprinkled a big area and that the trench happens to be in. Meanwhile, on the Russian side, it's these dark circles that just line their trench, and most of the misses are just a few dozen yards away on either side.
These are mortars?
It's this concentrated artillery fire, mortars, whatever makes an explosion when it hits the ground. Because and just to be clear, there's thousands and thousands of strikes in this field. It's not like a few holes. It looks like it is a war zone. It looks like some Terminator 2 post-apocalyptic shit. The trees are all shot down. It's a smoking, ruinous, like no man's land where everything is upturned and upheaved from explosion and fire.
I want all quiet on the Western Front. I think it's like Battlefield 1. You played that? That's what it looks like. But it's actually happening.
I have watched a lot of footage of whatever. There's a war in Syria. There was a war here. There was a war there. And they show you the destruction. But really, they cover it kind of like they do floods. Like they try not to have all the standing, healthy buildings in the shot. And here's a building that's been wrecked. Here, if you watch a tornado, the truth is that tornado has taken out a line of homes, and most of the town is fine. But they photograph it in such a way or video it in such a way it looks like that tornado wrecked everything, because everything you're seeing is wrecked. You might make the assumption that everything you're not seeing is also wrecked. Cool. When you look at these towns in Ukraine, Bakhmut or whatever they're after now, they are leveled. Every building is ruined. All of them. I can't fathom how many missiles or how many artillery shots have been fired to level an entire town. There isn't a useful building in the whole fucking place. And I'm just like, good God, everyone in there is dead.
Is just too depressing to follow.
You start with
awesome.
Have you seen the POV?
I mean, millions of people are never going to be able to return to their homes.
Of the tank in Bakhmut. It's on the Russian side, but it's the POV of a Russian tank in Bakhmut, and they move forward a little bit between the apartment buildings, and all the trees are just kind of toasted black, kind of fallen over, roots up upheaved and stuff, and they go for a little bit and they take some shots and they back up a little bit to reload or do whatever around the corner. I don't know if you've seen that, Kyle, but it was just, it didn't seem real.
Was it a
I don't watch
tank that fired at a building maybe twice and then ran out of there as the artillery got more accurate? I saw that. Maybe it's not the same one.
Uh-huh.
In any case, wrecked. And I don't. Kyle, do you want to jump in or do you want to keep going?
Yeah, I don't watch any of the Russian stuff, but the best video that I've seen from the entire war is this one right here. It's fairly recent, and it's a guy defending his trench. He starts off with a fucking HE RPG at a position it's hard to see, but then he switches over to like maybe some kind of a AK 545 AK and whacks like 3 guys like in pretty quick succession, kills them. You can see him. You can, and the first one he kills, I've seen it slowed down where you can see like his suppressor in the bottom left of the shot, and he goes like a 3-round burst, and you see like the guy die like real close, and then he's like throwing grenades, shooting underbarrel grenade launchers, shooting an RPK, loading an RPK, and I'm like, where are his buddies? The only guy that's with him is in a hole in the ground, literally in a little bunker, and he's just handing him ammo and explosives. Oh, here you go, buddy. Here's some more. And he's just like blah 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 grenade, blah 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 missile or whatever. He's like a kid playing a video game out there. It's fun to watch.
Yeah,
I really don't like videos of people dying anymore.
Oh, well, what if they're bad people? Come on, in Lord of the Rings, when we.
In Lord of the Rings, those are orcs. They have fangs.
That's what they call the
bad.
Russians.
Or worms.
Yeah, they call Russians orcs.
They call Russians orcs.
Well, but they're people. They're not spawned from the ground. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Like
who's
watching people die is.
You ever
sad.
seen a Russian? Have you ever seen a Russian be born?
That is true. I haven't. I haven't seen. Now that I'm thinking of it, I haven't seen anyone be born. I've seen a cow born. I helped a cow birth. Then that's it.
Not even on. It's probably on YouTube. I'm pretty sure you can watch birthing videos on YouTube.
CGI.
I have not gotten around to that corner. Maybe someday, but no.